guys, Slimecraft 101 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an iron golem spawner, but with no hoppers. So if your faction server you go on is anything like Fade, hoppers are super expensive. I mean, they don't want to have a bunch of hoppers, because then the server lags. See right here, hoppers are almost $25,000, well $22,500. And no one has that kind of money. And if you're going to have a regular iron golem farm, you better have like $2 million to spend on hoppers. But that's way too much money to spend on anything. Like, I have over $1 million, and I don't even have $2 million to spend on hoppers. So this is my own design. So what you'll need right here is, so the dimensions of this is kind of small, but it's 9 by 9 by 9. So 9 blocks wide, 9 blocks long, 9 blocks tall. So you're going to need 40 of nether brick and oak fence. Well, it doesn't matter what kind of fence. Just nether brick and then wood fence. And then 8 buckets of lava. I already experimented with this. And 8 is the least number you can use. And then 4 buckets of water and 5 stacks and 1 sign. So Alright, so on your screen now is what this will look like when it's done. So this is, you're gonna place a spawner on the ceiling. This is something I made on a single player world. This is where the lava goes, and then the iron golems stand on the fence, and then you are sitting here and the water just flows to you. So the way that this works is the iron golems, they fall down here and then they die, but you know, there's like air stuff, like not everything's covered in lava, and that's okay, because otherwise it would be way too many lava buckets, because iron golems are so wide that wherever they land, even if they land here, they'll still get covered by lava. So then the iron falls through the fence holes, and then all of it just flows to you in the center. And then if you want to get a hopper, you can just place a hopper here and put it into a chest. But that doesn't really matter. It's just less hoppers that way. Alright, so now actually building it, you're going to want to protect this really well, or at least mine your spawner when you go. I explained that in the Blaze spawner video. So, I'll be here when the hole is all mine. Alright, so this is 9 blocks tall. Sorry if you can't see very well. And then you're going to want to do 9 blocks, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 9 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then mine everything in between here, and also mine it tall. Alright, I mined this whole thing out. I placed glowstone just so you guys can see a little bit better. You don't actually need glowstone because the lava will light stuff up. Alright, so now what you're going to want to do with your water, you need to place it in all 4 corners of your room here. So, once, I'm not going to break the glowstone right now, but you'll stand here. Yeah, so you can see there's still stone there, so the water flows just long enough for there to be a place for you to stand. And again, if you get rich, you can put a hopper there just so it's more automatic and you don't have to be there. You'll still have to make it AFK though. So basically with the fence mechanism, since they're 2 different kinds of fence, they do not connect with each other. So what you're going to want to do is do like a checkerboard pattern. You'll see there's a space in between them, so the iron will fall out of that space. So just checkerboard through the whole thing. Alright, and you want to, if you accidentally misplace stuff, you bring nether brick with a pickaxe. Oh crap, I'm bad at placing stuff. Alright, so yeah, you want to do this throughout the whole thing, just switching off, and I'll see you guys when... Okay, so now what you want to do is place signs 1 block above these fences so that the iron golems can stand without the lava getting burnt, but then the lava goes on top of the signs, which prevents lava flow and stuff. So you just want to place the signs exactly like you did with the fence, but you don't want to checkerboard them. Just do like a bunch of signs, so like that and that. And you don't have to shift while doing signs, just click. So I'll see you guys when this is done too. Alright, now this is done. I did not miscalculate on the sign, so yeah, you'll need 5 stacks and 1. And now you're going to want to get the lava in your inventory. So if you do not have /fly, what you're going to want to do is probably make an outer rim along this whole thing, just so you can place it without like burning yourself. But I'm just going to place it with fly because it's a lot easier. So you're going to start out with placing them in all 4 corners. Make sure that they're directly above the signs. So wait for that to spread out. And then you see these gaps in between each lava. You want to place another lava bucket right there. And then that's the lava. I'm gonna make sure that no one's around me before I place down the iron golem spawner. And iron golems can spawn in any light level, so it doesn't really matter how much light there is in here. You can have it as light as you want, or you can't really have it as dark as you want because of the lava. But now this is the moment of truth. We're going to place down. It's a very special place in my ender chest, surrounded by emerald blocks. Yeah, oh my god, I've never placed this down before. And yeah, I'm obviously going to pick up all of the lava before this. Yeah, so for some reason mine weren't spawning, but then I figured out that you have to place it 1 block away from the ceiling, and then they started spawning. So yeah, that guy just died, and I'm going to drop down here. So you'll see I already have some iron. It's kind of glitching out for some reason. Come on, iron. So I've already made... yeah, so more of them are dying. I'm going to AFK here for about 10 minutes, and I'm going to see how much iron I get. Alright, it has been 10 minutes. I set a timer on my phone and everything. You can see we got a little over 2 stacks of iron. Now, something I did notice was sometimes the iron tended to get stuck on the fence. That will happen, that happened to me twice this whole time. So yeah, it's definitely very efficient, and I only have 1 spawner. So I'm gonna go sell this at the shop and see how much money we made in just 10 minutes without doing, like, I just was watching my Netflix show, and then I came back, and now I have 2.5 stacks of iron. So let's see how much this sells for. So iron sells for $37. So we just made 5.5k. Well, I was watching 10 minutes of Netflix. So that means when my whole show, I would have made like 23k, because it's like a 40-minute show. So it's definitely really good, and if you AFK for like 10 hours while you're sleeping, you are going to make some money. Yeah, this is my Hopperless iron golem farm tutorial. It's pretty nice. So this is where I'm going to end the video, guys. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed and want to see more factions tutorial videos. Comment on what you want me to do for one of the upcoming videos. Subscribe if you haven't already and want to see more content coming your way, and do some other fancy stuff. Fancy stuff never hurt a soul. Anyways, guys, see you guys later, and slime.